Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Right to the air is Burrow. Flush to his right. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Oh, nice move at midfield. And some room to work. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 35 yards. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, that's 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go, go.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, tight. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Rudolph. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They go play action with Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. Now 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds,
touchdown! Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Rudolph's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Rudolph on first down. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rudolph going to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Rudolph looking to throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as they'll get this down inside the 20. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw, Rudolph. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Here is 3rd and 5. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 7. They're passing here. Joe Burrow flushed out right. This is caught. It's Boyd. Down the right sideline. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon me?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. Pickett back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Now Pickett looking to change things up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now a 2nd and 10. going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. This one hauled in by Sample. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Burrow looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Burrow on play action. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone.